Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Division 3 match of the Collegiate Chess League. This is the Spring 2023 season. My name is Joe, and I'm the commissioner of the Collegiate Chess League, and I have a match here in Division 3 between University of Massachusetts Amherst versus Georgia Tech's C team. Sorry to take away the background music, but we have some chess games actually being played now, so sorry for the delay. We had a bit of a waiting for the chess.com servers to kick back up into gear, but it seems like they're working now, or at least I have some games being played, so that's cool. So let's check out these lineups here. We have Lemony Head from Georgia Tech. This is their top board, I believe, 1898. Georgia Tech's A team actually just beat University of Virginia in Division 1 earlier today, so congrats to them. Unfortunately, I missed it. But we do have a chance here to watch their C team. So University of Massachusetts, this is their A team in Division 3, and you'll notice they have a national master here. This is Adit Bhatia at 2453. So pretty strong rated player for Division 3. But their lower boards are lower rated, so they'll bring the team average down. That's why they went down to D3. Also, sorry to Baby Grish. I'm gonna change the Moobot settings. So hopefully it's more lenient. All right, what's up, Max? I'm like very distracted right now. I see 3 games. I think I'm missing one of them. Here we have another 2K plus rated player, Tisek. This is the board 2, Taisuke, who has a fan in the chat, apparently. Do you have a link for that track? No, I don't. Sorry. Alright, what's going on in Taisuke's game? So both sides have castled kingside. We have a trade of bishops and a trade of knights. Black's threatening checkmate on g2. You can push. That blocks the diagonal. Also helps defend the g pawn. Queen and rook doubled on the c file. So this bishop's pinned. Is black threatening to play for this? I'm not sure. Let's see. That takes. There's knight takes. So black's not ready for that yet. Maybe one of these two moves at some point. Maybe knight d5 was possible. Pawn over, we do see queen e2. Also clearing the way for the rook. Maybe going to the e file or the c file. 3.5 minutes for both these players. Let me see if I can find the 4th board. Who should the 4th board be? Okay, we have all 4 games. This is the one I was missing. Ellie versus Akalia. Ellie Matthew Statter from Georgia Tech at 2,100. So maybe they're top board, actually. And Akalia is Amir Hagani. Is the screen fuzzy? I don't know. Maybe you can change your quality. I don't know. It was for a sec. Yeah. I'm on Wi-Fi, so I'm not hooked up to Ethernet just yet. Unfortunately. But yeah, we'll work to get that settled. I like just moved to a new place, if you can't tell. All right. Anyways, White's yet to castle. Looks like they want a Fianchetto, the light square bishop. I'm assuming bishop g2 next. That's what was played. Ellie a little bit low on time. The license plate? That's not a license plate. That's my St. Louis Blue sign. I have to find out where I want to put that just yet. Yo, you're a Blues fan. Nice. I want to go to the game tomorrow against the LA Kings. From Missouri, nice. Yeah, I'm from St. Louis. What's up, Brent? Good to see you. All right. Where should we keep our eyes on? This game looks like should be ending soon. Black is up a piece and up a lot of time. Gambit of a pawn here to win the D pawn, so just trying to get rid of the structure. Did you miss the poll? No, I haven't done it yet. You want to do one, Max, if you're here? Testing our moderators. Sure. All right, so the poll should be like who, or the prediction, it should be who will win this match. Brent says UMass will win. So does UMass. No bias. It is tough though for an A team versus C team, right? Because this is University of Massachusetts' best players. That's why they have, Adib Bhatia on board 1 at 24.53, and they got Taisuke Taisek on board 2 at 21.40. Mr. Math, Eric Song from Georgia Tech, 17.50. Yeah, these might be some of Georgia Tech C teams like sub players. Totally no bias. That's right. King goes in the corner here to get out of the pen, but gets in another pen. So that's annoying. So, yeah, looking good for black. Even though the material's even. White just has a weaker king, right? You've pushed the F pawn a little bit. We already have a result here. Lemony Head goes down to Thunder Pup. So that's Nathan Chang from UMass getting a point. Let's see what happened in this one. The bishop was hung, unfortunately. So let's see. They trade the light square bishops. The rook gets in, takes with check. Yeah, king steps up. Should have gone to b8, but instead gets skewered. So point on the board for UMass. Looks like we've got a prediction going in the chat. No Georgia Tech believers yet. 1,000 points on UMass though. You got a half a point against 2 games against Adi. That's why you're taking UMass, because he's a pretty good player. That makes sense. Whoa, Everdeen with some strong fighting words. Man, I don't know where the Georgia Tech fans are. So, I don't know. There's apparently some beef between Georgia Tech and Carnegie Mellon. You play for Georgia Tech? Oh. Did the prediction end? Did anyone vote? So yep, Adibatia still up a piece. Maybe we watch Akalia's game versus Ellie. Easy money. Well, unfortunately, if no one votes for Georgia Tech, no one can win anything. Do I remember roasting you? I mean, I do. I'm trying to remember the specifics. Did you get like one win out of 4 games, but you were like the only win in round 4? Like you actually did win the match for your team. Otherwise, they would have lost. Oh, someone put 10. Okay, so you guys will have to split those 10 points. Play quick, lose quick. Dude, you know, I'm just trying to do some commentary. I don't know. They're still coming. I'm sorry. All right. 9 in the rim, but it was hitting the bishop. Ooh, this is a big attack from Akalia. Rook takes, though, with tempo on the queen. So now... Oh, but the queen steps over with the check. Giving up the fianchetto bishop, though, could be risky. Ellie still has the light square bishop, although this knight is making sure the bishop doesn't activate on the long diagonal. There's a knight in the corner. If you thought the knight on the rim was bad, this knight is on 2 rims. And white is officially up in exchange, trying to trade off further. Can get a pair of rooks off, starting with rook e1. Does black want to trade or leaving the rooks on here? So now I'm imagining queen here or here. Queen e2 looks like it comes with a strong threat, but black can simply move the king up. The knight in the corner rejoins the game. Batia wins. And Mr. Math, oh my word, we gotta check out the upset on that game. What happened? Taisuke. All right, what exactly is going on here? So, even material, trade, knight here, queen back to defend, but this lines up for a fork. So, there was a better way to defend. Queen to a7, same idea, but not allowing the fork. So the exchange goes down. Queen takes bishop. Nice tactic. And Mr. Math pulls off an upset win against Taisuke. All right, so we've got 1 point on the board for Georgia Tech. Keep an eye out for Eric Song, apologies. Strong board 4 for Georgia Tech. Although, where's Sergey's game? Sergey is, yeah, 1800, lost to board 1. So yeah, Mr. Matt definitely the lowest rated player in this matchup. All right, so the knight is under attack now by black, and if the knight moves, then the bishop can come here. All right, that's a pen. What's the dealio? Probably you give the exchange back, I'm assuming at this point. I don't see anything else that you can do. Takes, and then queen takes. And then material will be even, but white will be safer. Both sides less than 30 seconds. Akalia finds the move. Rook takes. Black just has to take back. Takes. Queen takes with check. King moves. King moves up. Now you can trade queens if you want. Probably you don't want to, and you just want to save the knight. It's attacked twice, defended once. Where's the knight going to go? Here, here. That's kind of it. Knight goes to e5. The queen is guarding some important checks. Less than 20 seconds for Ellie. Bishop steps up. 2 seconds, 1 second, move. Knight in, threatening this. 10 seconds for Ellie. Bishop here, that's a skewer, but then queen check. Uh-oh. Queen check again. The king's gonna have to move up the board. 5 seconds. This is a mating attack. Queen check. The king can come back. Queen check again. King here. Pawn push. Moving forward. If king here or here, there's a knight check. There's a knight check. King's going to come in even further. King goes here. 4 seconds now for Akalia. Both sides less than 5 seconds. Only one move. Queen A8. Oh my goodness. It was winning, but black gets mated. That's absolutely incredible. The only move in this position, you guys, it's mate in 9 with the move queen to A8. Absolutely insane find here for white. Utilizing the long diagonal of the board. And white actually misses it, bringing the knight back to hit the queen, but this invites the queen to the long diagonal. So this diagonal was the path for victory for both sides. White misses it, black finds it, and ends the game in mates. Incredible game to finish. So the king kind of getting lucky, running away and ending up being an attacking piece there. Wow, what a match. Big point for Matthew to tie it up against Amir. So it's tied 2-2 after the first round. That game was big because if UMass wins, they'd have a 2-point lead. They'd be up 3-1. Instead, we have it tied after the first round. We have 3 rounds remaining. So all 4 games I see have started. Here we have a winner versus a winner. We've got Eric versus Adit. But Adit definitely the favorite in this one. This is going to be the biggest rating mismatch of this match. 1770 versus 2450. But we saw Eric have an upset win in the first round. Maybe they can do it again. So we'll see. Batia has the white pieces and is already castled. Black has a couple moves before they can put the king in the corner of the board. So starting off with the bishop move, completing the minor piece development. Here the bishop is trapped, so trades for the knight. Black has the bishop pair now. White maybe trying to get this bishop back. Black could give up the dark square bishop or let the knight take the light square bishop. White also doesn't have to take the bishop and can just leave the knight. This is a good center square. Let's check on a more balanced matchup here. We have Lemony Head versus Amir. Aaron versus Amir. The battle of the A names. Although I guess Audit has an A name as well, starting with 2 A's in their name. Alright, so what's going on here? White has castled queenside. Sadness. Which team are you on? Are you on the B team? I forgot. I'm sorry. Why didn't you vote in the prediction for Georgia Tech? That's what I want to know. Is that Daniel Supernova? Supernova, I don't know. Apparently, is Supernova another Georgia Tech fan? There was an ambassador with the username Supernova that I couldn't find anymore. I think they changed their name. You're not a fan of Aaron, unfortunately. Yeah, Supernova is a Discord username for someone from California. But I'm assuming Supernova in Twitch chat is from Georgia Tech. So anyways, we have here an attack of the fork. We'll see if Aaron can land it. Knight's also defending the pawn. Castles. I'm expecting this. What if this, 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 this? All right, check first. Solid. Your adopted grandson. Congratulations. Supernova is your adopted son. All right, pawn push. That's a free pawn, though, people. Only defended once, attacked 3 times, taken and threatening this. That doesn't seem good. So Aaron is doing well here, despite being outrated by a seemingly insurmountable, what is that? 29 rating points? Really, against all odds here, white is winning. Up on time as well. A mouse slip? No way. No way there's a mouse slip in this game. Let's see. Castles, check, and d5. Put the king in the corner, very sensible. And now again, probably take this pawn, but no. Now, is that a thing? I don't know. Oh, we had a result already. Taisuke won. So Taisuke lost in the first game. That crazy game. And here we have a blunder from Sergey. So winning a piece. Then getting forked. So down in exchange. Nicely done from Taisuke Miyamoto. Giving the lead to UMass. Let's check on Bhatia. Ooh, shots fired here. So looks like we've got the queen coming in. And now a bishop sacrifice. If king takes, queen takes, and choose your mate. We just have resigns after this. So best move here apparently is knight takes on f4. But I guess there's queen takes at that point. Then you can take with check. Probably pawn takes. And then likes the move f6, and the king can run that way. Crazy, crazy, but don't see that. Result for Adi Bhatia. So now they're up to 4. They've already got 2 points in this round. 2 games remaining. How is Matthew doing against Nathan? All right, well, looks like Nathan has connect 4, so that's pretty good. Always a good sign. And they got a Fianchetto bishop, knight on an outpost. Black is definitely doing better here. Black has all of their pawns remaining. White is missing an e-pawn. Also just better pieces for black. Better bishop, better knight. These knights kind of weird. This is a Fianchetto knight, not necessarily a good thing. The pawns are doing a good job boxing out the knights. Black developing a queen. If white can keep things closed, that could be a good thing. So we'll see. Pawn push. Oh, computer likes this move. Wow. That's fancy. Will Ellie find it? What does this move do? Well, you sack a knight for 2 pawns, and you remove the defender of the knight as well as hit the queen. So Ellie actually finds it. A little calculation there, and Matthew's looking good here. Matthew is one of the only scorers from Georgia Tech's first round, so they're looking to continue their streak. Definitely going to need it if UMass has won the first 2 games of this round. Georgia Tech's going to have to win the remaining 2 to keep it tied. UMass looking to get their first lead of the match. What's going on in this one? Yeah, so both Matthew and Aaron look like they're winning. Aaron's definitely up on time here, up in position. So let's see. What's the damage? The damage is that white is up 2 pawns and a better pawn structure. And this is a pass pawn. Repping for our boys. You love to see it. So we got the UMass A team in chat, or not in chat, on the board. Georgia Tech C team on the board, but we have Georgia Tech's B team in the chat. Where's UMass's B team? That's what the people want to know. All right, less than 40 seconds now for Amir. Rooks both in the center, perfectly placed. Where's the knight going? Here? Here? Not great options. UMass Chess Club in the chat, yes. Did you vote in the prediction though? You've never seen Lemony Head lose a game? Well, you must be late to the stream because you missed the first round. Never throws in general. Very low time for black. Less than 10 seconds now. The knight comes back this way. Knight here would be a nice little smothered mate. So let's try to see if we can manufacture that. Knight goes here. Gonna be hard to get there, by the way. 3 seconds, pawn push. Over a minute for Aaron. Bishop steps up, opens up the rook's attack. The knight's gonna have to move. Maybe here. Seems sensible. Done. Knight takes, now pawn takes. This is gonna be big. This is really big, and the bishop's gonna come here. Rook's gonna come here. Rook d8 right now. It pins the rook. Pawn push. Bishop here. That should just about do it. 2 seconds. 1. No moves. 0. GG. So Aaron getting their first point of the match. Bringing Georgia Tech back within 1. Thoughts on this masterpiece? You know, we were all truly blessed to have witnessed Aaron's victory there in round 2 of this Division 3 matchup. But the job is not done. There's still lots of games left here. We have 1 game left in this first half. Knight to a7, hitting the rook. Rook's gonna try to attack this knight. It's attacked twice. Probably just go back to c6. No, white's doubling. And now attacking this pawn. Rooks are doubled to defend. So white's definitely better here. Both sides under 30 seconds. Knight's hitting the rook. Rook's got to go. Knight closes the e file. King's attacking now. There's a check. King has to go back. Rook's in to trade. Ooh, was knight c6 missed there? Maybe with the fork. Anywho, looks like white is simply up a connected pass pawn and also just ahead in, you know, king activity. Rook here, a fancy move, trying to trade rooks. Yep, there's the fork, and now this pawn's attacked. You actually cannot save it. You're attacking this. You're losing the c pawn, but you are just simply winning more material. King here, attacking both knight and pawn. Doesn't take the pawn, says my king needs to be back to help protect from the promotion. My bishop's there in time to catch it. But this knight is going in full-on Pac-Man mode. King steps back to defend. Knight here defending this. King's going to come here next, maybe? No. After this, maybe we just take this guy. Done. You could have also played king e4, actually, to hold on to the d pawn. That might have been more accurate. Pawn push. So it's 3 pawns to nothing. But yes, low time. 30 seconds for both sides. Pawns are pushing. Knight g3 looks good to me. Played. Bishop back. Hello to Chess Jawa. Thank you for the sub. Cheering on Georgia. Secret GM Prodigy. That's pretty cool. It's better than what I can say. Supernova, hoping for another tie. So UMass wins quickly, it seems. Georgia Tech taking their time. All right, king over, promote. So there's a queen on the board now. So that's pretty cool. And white has 2 more pawns where that came from. There's a fork, winning the bishop. No stalemate there. Stalemate could happen. Ooh, pawn push, forcing the king in the corner, though. And that's checkmate. So Matthew, 2 for 2 now. That's tying up the score again for Georgia Tech after the first 2 rounds. So knotted up at 4 points apiece here in the first half. We've got 8 games left. You need to get to 8.5 to win. So both teams 4.5 points away from clinching a win. Here we've got Mr. Math, not to be confused with Mr. Matthew, who won that last game we were just looking at, playing up against Nathan here. So Eric versus Nathan. Dr. Bali, thank you for the follow. Disruptive, thank you for the follow earlier as well. All right, what is this? The Dutch defense. D4 and F5 at some point. So let's see. Black has already castled. White still has some progress to be made here. Offering a knight trade is black. So black, they got the king out of the center. They're ready to attack. Nathan's also gained a lot of time on the clock, 10 seconds since the start of the game. And yeah, ready to just open up some lines. Here we go. Black playing e5, attacking the bishop. White takes, black takes. Now the bishop's got to go somewhere, right? Or you can play rook d1 and hit the queen and then go somewhere else. Steps back and queen takes. Sorry, not queen takes. If queen takes this, but I thought we could go here, but maybe not actually. Attack 3 times. So we have pawn takes there instead. So the pawns look bad. They're doubled. They're isolated. Yeah, these players moving pretty quickly. Both still over 4 minutes. 12 moves in. White still needs to develop and get castled. Attacking the knight. Now probably knight d4 is pretty solid. Black says, I'm going to go after that doubled c-pawn on c4. White can just castle. Or, well, they need to get the bishop. They can just play bishop e2. That's what I meant. Trying to castle. They can't just castle right now, just yet. That would be a secret power. Rook d1, interesting. Threatening what? Knight e6? But black can just move the queen, and they do. They go to e7. This is attacking the a pawn, by the way. a3. So not much time for white to try to get castled. Still having to respond to threats. You can push maybe one of the pawns. You push the c pawn. You get rid of your double pawn. Queen takes. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's a point to that. All right, a pawn has been pushed. Computer really likes c5 in return, so that's why white maybe would have wanted to push. Do see bishop to e2. Knight gets hit. Bishop out to protect the pawn. This is brutal. Is it brutal? We're in round 3 here, folks. We've got 8 games left in this match. We're still knotted up at 4. Alright, so black is just piling up on c4, which makes sense, which is why c5 earlier would have been better, and it's why black's c5 is so strong. So Eric burning a lot of time here just to figure out how to save the pawn. And we see an exchange sacrifice here, giving up the rook. A very fancy move indeed. All right, black accepts, which makes sense. This does undouble and connect white's pawns, though. Unless black wants to play c4 right now, which would be kind of annoying, but it's also a little weakening maybe. Now, like knight here, but black is in time, I suppose, for the move b5. Instead going to d4 and black goes into d3 with check. So either you take, give black connect 5, connected passer, or you move the king. Yeah, so that's stuck between a rock and a hard place here for white. King moves. Now this rook is never getting in. Extremely unfortunate, Dr. Bali. All right, let's look at another game. Here we've got Matthew versus Adit Bhatia. And these are both the top boards for both teams. Both players are perfect, 2 out of 2 so far. Adit, of course, is the favorite here at 2450, National Master. Matthew now under 2 minutes, going to have some time pressure later on. With this last move, well, black is gambiting a pawn. Very interesting. What happens if bishop takes? Then probably rook c7, attacking the bishop and attacking the pawn behind it. Connect 5 is auto win. That's actually the real CCL. CCL, you might think, stands for Collegiate Chess League. CCL is actually Connect 4 Chess League. Wait, sorry. It's actually Collegiate Connect 4 League. Connect 5 is just overkill. So, yeah, that's why. Who were we watching earlier? Lemony Head? No. Were we watching Sergey? No. It was Eric. Yeah, that's why white put the king on f1. Couldn't allow for the connect 5. Although black already has connect 4, which is pretty good. This pawn's defended somehow by this one. This pawn is x-rayed by this one. Yeah, looks like oh, black is up in exchange. Bishop pair for white, but I mean, what is this? This rook's not doing anything. This king move, I'm not sure I understand it either, to be honest. So yeah, not looking good for Eric. Pawn push for black makes a lot of sense. Let's check on Taisuke. Taisuke versus Aaron. Aaron is with the black pieces. Sergey versus Amir. Maybe we watch that one. Both these players haven't won yet, so both are at 0 out of 2. This is game 3, so looking to get their first points on the board here. We have a pawn here that's not being captured. So now white perhaps has an opportunity to push, but you got to watch out for rook here attacking this pinned piece. Pinning the piece that's already under attack first and foremost. So yeah, this is the threat in my opinion. Pawn takes played. Rook to e8. Is this not something? Rook e8, and my instinct is to play for f3, but that is pinned, unfortunately. Rook steps up. I guess if the rook came here, there'd be this fork. So that would force the king to take? No, the king could go here. Oh, but then we have takes with tempo on the queen. I see. Okay. So, yeah, Sergey has more time, about a minute more than Amir. That could be helpful later. No results yet so far in this round. Mr. Math seems to be struggling still. Maybe don't want to watch this fully. How's Batia doing? F5. A gambit. Queens are traded off. Ooh, F5 is just a clearance move. Bishop here is a threat. Maybe just king up. That's defended. That's not, though. Wait. Oh, but that's also not defended. Man, the tactics, people. The tactics. Is black going to take on F5 now? That is the question. The answer is yes. So black is up how many pawns? 2? Hey, that's pretty good. Up 2 pawns. It is opposite color bishops. This would be a huge result for Matthew to hold a draw here against Adit. Pawn push. Interesting. Pawn takes. Oh my goodness. If rook takes bishop, there's pawn push. Absolutely incredible tactic here from Batia. Top board from UMass. Showing why. Bishop here. If this, we take, and take. Rook here to defend. And now the king can enter, perhaps. Nope. Going here. I don't know why. What does this move do? Check. Uh-oh, that's a fork. Matthew, how'd you allow that? Wait, where else could you have gone? I guess you go this way. Or go back to King H8, it says. Wow, but you just got forked. You've got forked, and now you're getting checked. And you will continue to get checked. You lose another pawn. Audit's going to take down Georgia Tech's undefeated player. We have results. Sergey beat Amir. So Sergey gets their first point. Takes, check, takes, pawn takes, doubled, push, takes. Queen comes over. Wow, Amir just flagged to Sergey. A dirty flag. All right, 3 games remaining in this round. Georgia Tech taking a lead. White is up a bishop here, so that looks pretty good. Although our bishop is pinned. It's bishop versus a pawn. Hello to white noise. Rook over. Rook back down. 5 seconds for Matthew. Pawn push. H4. Wow, that was the only winning chance I think by the computer. And Batia finds it. H5. Just continue running. There it goes. Pawn push, and now H6. Wow. H4, H5, H6 in that order. Only winning moves for white. Now, apparently, it's a draw. It's a bishop for only 1 pawn, but these pawns are so massive for black in the center. But in time pressure, mistakes can happen. The F pawn is hanging. The G pawn is defended. Rook to the corner. Rook takes with check. King stepping down. H6 looks tempting. Rook steps back, king up. There goes the E pawn. D2 check, king over, rook check, king up. Oh my god. Did you need rookie 1 to take the bishop? That was missed. And now Matthew's going to flag. Wow. In this position, rookie 1 check is needed. Rookie 1 check wins the bishop, but missed unfortunately from Matthew. So Batia continues to be perfect. 3 for 3. Thunderbub won their game, so they're up 2 points. Ooh, and the game decider, the round decider here, we have a draw. A draw between the remaining 2 players, which I missed. What was that? Was that Mr. Matt? No. Was it Taisugi versus Lemony Head? I think so. I'm just going to guess. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. But I believe UMass has the lead now, 6.5 to 5.5. All right, so round 4, the final round, UMass with a 1-point lead going in. They need to hold 2 to 2 to win. They need 2 points, so they need to tie this round. They need 2 points any which way. I see 3 of the games have started. Hello to Lance. Shout out to Lance, ambassador from Vanguard. Pawn push, maybe trying to take the knight, ruin some pawns. Georgia Tech's going to need a comeback here. They need to win. They need 3 points out of 4 to win. Can they do it? Well, it's going to be tough against Batia. Although, all right, Batia is now starting against Aaron. So, yeah, UMass, they need 2 points, right? So, of course, Batia looks to be the favorite here. With a point from Batia, UMass only needs 1 point out of the remaining 3 games. So what is their best chance here? Well, probably it's Thunderpup. Nathan, he is their second highest point scorer with 2 points out of 3. And they're playing against Sergey, who only has 1 point so far. So this is a really big game for Sergey to try to hold on against Nathan. Here we have Matthew versus Taisuke. Matthew just lost their first game of the match against Batia in a close one. But both these players are 2100. So that one really could go either way. Matthew has the white pieces. Maybe a slight advantage here with this annoying bishop. And this bishop doesn't seem very good. But these pawns, of course, can push at some point, although white's controlling the square currently. We have a lot of fans for Nathan, the old Thunderpup. And then, yeah, this is the bottom boards that we haven't looked at yet. Akalia, that's Amir, still looking for their first point. Amir could be the UMass game winner. They could turn things around here. They're 0 for 3 so far, but they only need 1 point if their top board can hold. Amir could take here. Take the bish. That's why I assumed you put the knight here. Otherwise, I don't really know what else. Gonna leave it there. All right. Pawn push. Wikipedia in the chat cheering on UMass. Very interesting. All right, the knight's question finally takes. So Eric didn't want to move the bishop. Just would rather have the knight take it, I suppose. And now white's going to develop their bishop. So it's a bishop pair versus a pair of knights. How to take back here? Pawn or bishop? Probably the bishop, if I'm being honest. Pawn takes, and then your bishop is just really sad. So, all right, now we have one bishop versus a knight. This pawn is pinned, by the way. This could be a weakness. It's definitely a backwards pawn. Both sides fighting for the c-file. You want Matthew to lose, but you want Georgia Tech to win. That's very specific. Do you have a beef with Matthew for some reason? Okay, so Taisuk is playing Matthew. You want Taisuke to win, but you want everyone else on Georgia Tech to win, which is a tough task. You're very picky. You know him. I didn't know you were from Georgia. That's cool. Benzilaist, thanks for the follow. Benzilaist. Chesjow and Matthew are rivals. Alright. Let's check on Batia. Batia has a time advantage. Oh, there's only one good move here for white, and this is sack the exchange. Oh, but Aaron finds it. Oh, and then queen takes knight. So what exactly is going on here? Takes with check. Like, okay, hold on. Here, takes. Not doing queen takes rook right away. Why not? This move was a mistake, allowing for knight here and threatening this. So you have to give up the exchange to take back this way. So bishop pair for black. Like, yeah, this was very interesting. After this, we could have done queen takes b8 right away. Didn't do it for whatever reason. And you'd be up in exchange there. So perhaps a chance for Aaron missed. And this position looks pretty not so good after the move rook d8. What needs to be done here? Bishop d2 is best. And then just queen b5 apparently is good. I don't know. But okay, this move played. It likes this move a lot. It also likes this move apparently. And this alright, anyways. Batia is the heavy favorite. Aaron perhaps missed an opportunity. But Audit gonna have to find a new plan. The d file is closed. Bishop here. Maybe this is a big threat. Computer likes this move now, saying this is an opportunity. E3 first is takeable. Yeah, rook d3 then e3. I agree with that assessment. I think that was pretty strong. Bishop b7. Well, there it is. Bishop b7. So, and yeah, I don't think white's gonna find at knight f1. Just have a hunch. Just a hunch. Although probably knight here is good because if rook here, we have bishop here. No, we don't. Do we? No. Never mind. Well, do we? Maybe, you know. Who knows, truly. Knight f1 played by Aaron. Wow. That's a big move. Rook d1 is the best response, though. Can someone from UMass let me know if I'm saying Audit Batia's name right? Because I'm saying Audit, or I was saying Adit. I mean, I just don't know. Audit sounds like, you know, like a state auditor or something. Rook d1 is definitely a very natural move, right? You're pinning the bishop. Bishop h6 is the best move in response. Followed apparently by bishop f2, which I don't think is going to be played. King takes. Queen f6 check. Yeah, I don't know. Bishop, you want. This is what Sadness Everdeen wants. Sadness sees it, apparently. Batia has about twice as much time as Aaron, spending that time to calculate these lines. Because you see rook d1, you see bishop h6, you see there's queen takes. And then you see like queen check. I don't know. Some crazy stuff. Because yeah, if queen takes, you can't take here. Because then you allow this. at the end. I mean, you could take here, but you need to follow it up apparently with queen f6, which like isn't so natural. Oh my god, you guys, these players are playing the best moves. Like I say the line and then it just happens. I don't know. Let's quickly look at maybe some of the other boards and just get a glimpse of, oh my god, dude, they're just playing the top moves. This is just incredible. Queen f4 here is the move apparently. Queen f4, queen takes, bishop takes, and then there's rook takes. And then you're just down in exchange. And down. No, it's just an exchange. Well, you're down in like position and time, by the way. Audit is insane. So yeah, if here that's just like mate, no? It's pretty much mate. I mean, I don't know. You just have to block this. You have to block somehow. 12 seconds. So yeah, I mean, we were expecting Adit to win, 24-50, like kind of hard for anyone on this Georgia Tech team to really put up a chance. I think now might be a good time to check. Maybe a flag. No. Fighting on still. Respectable. Dropping some pawns, perhaps. A flight square. And perhaps planning this. So king comes over, another check, a block, but now queen takes. Another block, but there's takes. So that's also a free piece. And this is made very soon. Rook here. GG. So Adit, in true fashion, getting the first win of the round, bringing UMass within one. How's Matthew doing against Taisuk? Both sides under a minute. Matthew low on time. Looks like a solid position for both sides. Both sides with a light square bishop on the long diagonal. White's doubled on the d file. Strong queen for white. This could be a difference maker. Backwards pawn that could be grabbed. I don't know how the trades are looking on the d file. Let's check on Thunderpup, Nathan. Nathan is crushing Sergey. UMass only needs 1 point to win. Georgia Tech needs to win out. Yeah, this is just looking good for Nathan. Sergey with the black pieces down a knight. So that's a big difference here. Knight check. Apparently rook takes was good. Apparently that was like gonna hold a draw or something. Now we've got a lot of discover double checks. King steps aside, but now there's queen check, king back. Maybe pawn push was good there. I don't know. Knight check here, king up. You could maybe draw by repetition here. A draw would be good for Georgia Tech because they can still afford. Oh, that's a free queen. Rook check found. Queen takes. They get a knight out of it, but yeah, queen versus rook is just really bad. Maybe chances for a draw or something. Akalia beat Eric, so the other games don't matter. UMass is gonna win. So nicely done there. And that was their only point of the match. Like I said, Amir could come up big with the clutch for UMass. Didn't I say that? And there you have it. Nathan looks like they're gonna win this one. Matthew won their game. So probably the exact opposite of what Chess Jawa wanted. We have a flag, so Nathan wins, and it is final score 9.5 to 6.5. So that round was 3-1 in UMass's favor. Georgia Tech held it to a tie the first two rounds. Massachusetts taking the first point lead in round 3, and then they blow it open here in round 4 for the win. So congrats to Massachusetts taking down Georgia Tech. And yeah, we'll pay out the prediction. They do prep. Your team has played them a few weeks ago, but they are victims to time pressure and swindling. All right, so take notes if you're in Division 3. Points to UMass, so congrats. You guys won a grand total of 10 points. That's crazy. Anyways, you guys, thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. I'm gonna head out. Happy Friday. We have a lot of matches tomorrow, so be sure to stick around tune in for that. Um, but yeah, congrats again to UMass. Georgia Tech, their team lost today, but their A team did win earlier, so they do have multiple teams. If you're a fan of Georgia Tech, you can rest assured that they had some dubs today, but UMass is going to be the one to take the victory home for this Division 3 matchup. But yeah, thank you all for being here, and have a great rest of your weekend. Take care.